algorithms section of this discussion, before we jump into the PKI components, are the hashes. And if you've never seen this before, then you may be interested in it. And typically what we see is with a message digest version 5 or an MD5 component, it is the gives us a 128-bit output, or what we typically will call a message digest of the input. Message digest of the input. So to me, that means that if I have a hash calculator, and I bring up that hash calculator here, let me bring it over here, and I take a file, an input of that file, and I just go out to a system file here, and I'll just bring something in from my desktop. So just give me a second here. All right, let's say I want to bring in something from a cyber resiliency workshop that we had back in February over at the Jackson Center. What I can do is I can open that value in this hash string to kind of queue it up. I want to look at the hash of that in an MD5 format. So if I was to get a hash of that in an MD5 format, this would be the 128-bit message digest that would be spit out for me in a way that is uniform. So if I was to share this PDF with somebody that's online right now, and you brought up a hashing calculator or a hashing algorithm, and you ran this exact same PDF through a hashing algorithm, chances are very, 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 very good that you would get the same message digest output given the same file. If not, then we know what from that the integrity has been compromised. And so that's one of the reasons why we have hashing, and it is favorable for us to include that for integrity checking. And you know, things like NTLM and the new technology land manager that Microsoft published with Windows 2000 and now is on the third iteration, NTLM version 3. Things like SHA and HMAC or Haval, Tiger, RIPE-MD, MD5. These are all different types of ways that we can have file integrity or input integrity. And they're important if you are interested in keeping the integrity of each one of those files.